you don't want to. Whoa, I'm on the screen. Oh, hey, there's Glenn. Hey, how are you? Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, it's real good. I was just sitting here and all of a sudden you popped in. That's great, man. Hey, we got people showing up too. How about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
This is cool, man. Yeah.
I made it in time, just in time. I was out mowing my lawn.
Yeah, I need to be doing that here pretty soon. It's starting to grow again. I love this, man.
Last time I mowed it, I let it go 3 weekends, and that wasn't good. That's hard to mow like that.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling. What? Let's see who we got here. But yeah, I didn't get a locker video out today. All the ones that I had pre-recorded from 3 months ahead, I've used them all up. And then I did put a video out though. I put it up last night to get it early, and you saw it. They don't do well. I'll show it here today because I think it's one of my better videos.
Yeah, I like them.
They don't do really well, but I'd like to do follow-ups. Like, remember back in 2022, I think we were doing this show, and I went and I made a pretty good investment in some more gold at the time. And I put that video up, and nobody watches them. I think a few people do. And but I don't care because I don't care. Care. I'm going to do the best I can do. If it's not good enough, then I'm going to keep doing it anyway. I don't give a crap. So, yeah, let's see where we're at here. Hey, Craig's here, man. He was asleep, but he did it anyway. We appreciate that. He's asleep, but he came in anyway. I appreciate that. I hope you can wake up long enough to hit that thumb up, man. Just hit that thumbs up. We got to get a few of those, or otherwise we don't exist. Welcome, Craig. Yeah, we got some fun stuff today, I guess. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure we got something. I didn't get up till late today. I stayed up till 2 o'clock last night messing with stuff on the internet and giving them a camp cut, and we're dog parking here. Hey, Mad Dog, I appreciate you commenting on my video. He's one of the few that has ever seen that video or ever will. Yeah, Lex, that's awesome, baby. Appreciate you, Mad Dog. And he said he saw a unit that I might like, because now we're completely done in that last unit. I went ahead and I filmed the finish of it. It was just in a short, though. There wasn't that locker ran out of gas fast because people don't like furniture. But I can tell you one thing, I love it.
Yes,
yeah. We absolutely made a killing on that unit in furniture. I know it's not exciting, but I think the point is to make money, right?
That's right.
So we did. So we got about $2,000 out of that locker. I paid $500 for it. We got about $2,500, so we made about $2,000 on it. That paid for our cat's vet visit, which was $1,000, and $1,000 profit. So there it is. So it's good for our cats. Yeah, man, Doug, I appreciate all you do for the channel, man. I appreciate you, man. We need every thumb we can get, every thumbs up we can get. And we got the Harry Humpstoner in here. That's right, baby. Damn, you almost look like Slice Stallone when you were younger. Well, shoot, that's a compliment, I would think. Yeah, I don't think I quite look like Stallone, but I look more like the stacker sitting here with all these people at our live. I love it, man. Love it that you're here, my man. So we sold pretty much all the furniture out of there now. There's a few more pieces left. Somebody's picking one up today, and that unit was a major success. So we're now out of that unit officially. Didn't have to pay any more rent, and I'm looking for the next one. And we will look for one today. I think Mad Dog's got one he wants me to look at. It's got some, he said, some vintage furniture in it. And you know what? That can lead to gold. And we're going to show that video too, because nobody will watch it. So we're going to watch, we'll watch it here today. And I got some other things we can see. There might be a few hidden gems stacker this week. Yeah, I'm hoping so, because we're now ready to buy another one. But we're careful in how we buy anymore. We don't want anything mundane, run of the mill, low dollar, pressed wood, pressed this. I don't want any pressed freaking wood. Although I did sell some of it. Some of it's not bad. Some of this furniture they make out of partial pressed wood.
Yeah.
The main structure part of it, they use real wood. And then they'll use these like metal tracks. And then the drawer itself will have wheels, and they just glide. So we sold a pair of end tables from that unit yesterday. I think we let them have them for $50 because we're blowing it out. We want to get another set. We want to get another locker real quick. And yeah, that's what we're going to do today, too. We're going to look.
Yeah, well, as long as you're making a profit, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it paid for paid for Peach's vet bill.
Yeah, how's she doing?
She's doing pretty good. We're doing what we call Project 2026. It's getting Peaches to the year 2026 because she's 18 years old. So, all the people that watch my channel on the cat side of it, I can put up a cat video and get 500 to 1,000 views, and I can put up a video about selling $20,000 worth of gold coins and get crickets. But I'm tell you what, I'm going to show you that right now because there's a few people. Well, we'll wait till we get a few more in here. And I can tell you, since I put that video up, I made it over a week ago. Gold actually went up almost another $100 an ounce. It actually hit 3,100, and I think it's like 30.85, something like that right now. I mean, it's always kind of moving, but I don't pay much attention to that, but I pay a little bit. But so hey, Todd, how you doing, my man? I enjoyed what he bought the other day. He found one piece of a sterling silver bowl that he went. I think it was an estate sale or something like that. They put $6 on it, Glenn.
Man.
It was sterling silver, and it ended up being like, I think he said, correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, it was like, was it $400 worth of silver? And that's going up in value too. That's what it currently is, but that's going to go up. So he made a killing. And then he got this watch for cheap, but it looked like a gold watch. I thought he hit the jackpot. He hit a nice jackpot on the sterling, but the watch itself was worth a bit more than he paid for, but it was gold plated. But had that not been gold plated, boy, those people sure weren't watching at that when they let that bowl go for $6. Solid sterling silver. Silver it's starting to get up there. So metal stacking and cats, and right now storage units, and that's what I do here. And I got a variety channel, so I think that helped. That hurts my algorithms, and I don't care because that's what I do. What can I do? You know, I mean, that's how I do it. Mad Dog said, but I didn't see much of anything. Extra space, add some good units. You might want a few. I checked every unit in your area. Playing, Well, hey, I'm not going to complain. I mean, we can look for free, man. I got to look. We're going to do that today. And hell yeah, man. That's right. Let's get a few people in here, man. Maybe we can get a big bunch of people in here today. We might get upwards to 10. Boom! Just like that. That's right. Wild Man and the Champ, what's up? Selling, man. Furniture sells like crazy. And then we put a lot of horror. We put up a this we're starting to sell now from that music unit, and we'd already sold the big things out of it. The cabinets and the shelving, and I did keep a corner cabinet, but yeah. So we're selling stuff out of that, and we'll get into that. Wait a minute, let me see what my dog says. Otherwise, you're going to have to check the units code up. There's the mid-century unit that everything is put in sideways. A big sectional couch that's put in sideways. Yeah, we'll take a look at it, man. I just want to see, when I see that, I'd like to see some like boxes with dust and some tubs. I want to get some smalls in there where we can get some jewelry. I'm about due. A lot of boxes in the back, though, that would tempt you. And I thought I saw a gun in the back of the blurry pic. Woohoo! Just hopefully it's not showing too well, because the value of a gun will double the price of the unit. Yep. Even if it's a $200 gun, it'll make the unit worth or cost $400 more. Just a rule of thumb there. I like to find them hidden. There's one with 3 fridges that are worth $300 a piece, $200 a piece for popping a commercial ice maker and a bunch of industrial tools. I don't know how much you love tools and shelving. Shelving sells automatically. Tools are good. We sold one tool out of that music unit. Getting back to that, it was a DeWalt cable tool. It automatically, you put it on a wire, and it's like $150 for that.
There you go.
Guy came like 20 miles to get it too. Let's see.
Damn battery, it cost you that if you buy a new battery for a tool.
Yeah, it had the tool, the charger, and in one battery, and it came in this little carry case. I got $150 for it.
Yeah, that's majority of my power tools are DeWalt, and I know that after about 20 years I had to replace the batteries, and they were over $100 a piece just for the batteries.
Yeah, those batteries are expensive, man. All right, I'm going to show some people here what I did from that one investment that we made right when we started this live, I guess, a few years ago. And then I made this investment. So I'm going to go ahead and show it here because nobody will see it otherwise. You even pointed that out yourself, Glenn, and it's true, man.
I don't understand it.
They don't watch my metal videos. I don't know what it is. That's not their fault. It's people just don't care. All right, let me see here. Present. Okay, I could show it right from my. Here we go.
Alrighty, guys. I just got back from the jewelry store. How many Krugerrands, 1 ounce gold Krugerrands, could you get for $20,000?
Nobody saw that, but you know what? But hey, there it is. I worked a week on that video so 25 people could see it. So hey, I don't care. I thought it was informative. And by the way, those coins are now worth almost another $100 a piece since I put the video up. And you just watch. I've been planning for this rush of gold price since 2000 and was it 14 or something? I've been doing this for over a decade, knowing this was coming. Let's see, where did I leave off at? I lost my way, Glenn. There it is. Hey, Harry's the dog parking. Hey, here we go, Mad Dogging. If you want, you can get an Explorer today. It's in Lexington. No, I am going to get another vehicle at some point because I find my van is just a little bit too small. You know? So one thing I had to destroy in that furniture unit was this big media center that was made of pressed wood. It wouldn't fit into my van. When I was over there was somebody that came by that I used to see all the time, had a big trailer. It was empty. Another storage auction buyer. And I said, hey, if you want this media center, you can take it. I don't care. If you want it, you can have it. No, you can't give them things away. I said, well, I just thought I'd ask. So I took a few key pieces off of it. And then he was down the way cleaning out a unit. And I said, hey, man, watch this. I took my finger and I pushed it. And it collapsed. I just took a couple of key pieces off of it. So it's in the trash can. How about that? That's what pressed wood will do for you. Yeah. Harry says, I haven't watched it yet, but lives are more, but I will. Lives are more exciting. I agree, Harry. Yeah. Please, I know you saw it there, but give it a like at least. I just showed it on here because that's what we do. We kind of share shit here, you know. Mad Dog says, I know the mid-century furniture locker that's in today's unit. You could make money on it, but I don't know how excited you are and you can't see in the back. Well, that's part of the excitement, not knowing what's in it. You know? So we will look. So we can go to like 1:45 today because I've got somebody coming right around 2 o'clock to get a bed that was in the furniture unit. And furniture it's like instant money, man. All you got to do is make the listing, present it in a picture, and that's it, really. People
just price it right because it's so damn expensive to buy brand new.
Exactly, man. So what we do, and I've said this before, but I'll say it again, we look in our area in Marketplace, and whatever that furniture is listed at, we beat it. So we will undercut every price in our immediate area, and that's how we sell fast. And then if it doesn't sell in a day or two, we lower the price.
Yeah.
And we want to turn it and burn it. But there are exceptions. If there's really key pieces of furniture that are really sweet, we'll stay firm on a price, knowing we're going to get a big payola. You know. Sort of. I mean, we will come down a little bit, but we're not going to come down a lot on a big ticket item like that out of the gate. Want to be in and out. I'm doing a little shopping here, seeing a couple. Hey, glad you swung in here, Harry. Enjoy having you here, my man. Yes. How do you feel about minis used stuff? I used to go to live storage auctions there all the time, Mad Dog. I bought a few okay units out there. I do think I'll give you a little backstory on one unit I bought there, though, that makes me wonder about them. They opened the door. This is probably 5, 6, 7 years ago. They opened the door to a locker, and there was like 100 people there that day. So they opened the door, and there's a gun in the front of the unit. I forget exactly what kind it was. Maybe it was a shotgun. I don't remember, something along that genre. So they said, well, we got to take that out of it. And I thought, well, that's odd because guns are legal. So they did. And I thought, well, I'm going to buy this sucker anyway if it's the right price. because there might be more. So I bought the unit and I got it for $180 because it brought the price down because they took the gun out of it. Well, later on, they brought the gun back and gave it back to me after I already bought the unit. And they said, you can have this. I said, oh, that's cool. And he said, well, there's something wrong with it. It doesn't work. I'm like, okay, thanks. Did you see anything wrong with that?
Yeah.
So that's what I think about them. You know, that was a little bit off right there. Why would you take it out of there? I think they wanted it for themselves. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, if it had been a working gun, they'd kept it.
Yes. So I got that. I mean, even as it was, I think it was still worth a little bit, you know. So I got that. I was glad to get it, but there weren't any other guns in there. But the unit, I think we did really well on it. I think we sold several $100s more than what we paid for it. So when you can do that and there's 100 people in the crowd, you know, that's not bad, right? But to answer your, how do you feel about mini shoe stuff? And I'm on the fence with them, man. See, they're online now, and I think I bought one online one time with them, and I showed the video, and I did okay with it. So I would possibly go back there. Yeah, it's just not real close. I mean, it's close enough to go for me. It's like 10, 12, maybe 14 miles, something like that. Yeah. So I'm not off the, I will definitely consider them. Hey, Glenn, the Swamp Picker's here. Good morning, Triple S. And Glenn just got out of church. Oh, we're glad you swung in here, my man. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of Sunday fun. We've been doing this for so long, and I think I would really miss it not having it to do every Sunday, you know.
Yeah, I felt out of place when I missed the one Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that was bad, though, dude. When you have wake up to water on, oh, my God. That was a double whammy. And then have people giving you a hard time trying to return the thing you bought. That was bad, dude.
Well, after saying it, well, you installed it. How do we know you didn't do something to it? I said, well, I had to install it to make sure it worked. How do you?
Yeah, how do you know if it works if you don't install it? So they weren't standing behind their product very well there. And you say that was Home Depot?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to go to Home Depot yesterday just to get, I got that Martindale kitchen table that's in that unit, but it didn't give the nuts that go on the legs to hold it to the table. So I had to go buy like $2 worth of nuts. And I thought, I just went to a local hardware store instead of going to the big chain Home Depot. I was fine. I walked right in there. They even helped me find it.
Yeah.
And they did it all for me. It was only like less than $2 for the nuts I needed. So yeah, I try not to go to those big chains like that anymore, especially after the experience you had there. That's bullshit, man.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Oh, on the political side, these chemtrails that are in the sky that people said didn't exist. Well, there's now 30 states that have put a formal complaint wanting it ended, and Kentucky's one of them. But I got to warn you, Glenn, California ain't one.
Yeah, well, that doesn't surprise me.
Because those things are killing people, man. They are not necessarily killing them directly, but indirect. They're putting metals in the sky.
Yeah, and you're breathing that shit in. I don't know what's wrong with people. You think that's okay?
And they're eating it in their food, and there's like it's toxic levels. People are going to have to start detoxing on their own.
Yeah.
And you know, and they mentioned it to Trump, and he said something about shooting them down. I hope if they don't stop doing it, there is some company in Oregon that has a contract to do this stuff. I would definitely shut this operation down. And if they don't, I would shoot the suckers down. That's me.
This shit's been going on for a long, long time, and I don't know why people don't wake up and, oh, it's just an airplane. No, it's not just an airplane.
Glenn, when I used to go to the live storage auctions, I would point it out in the sky saying, look, they're spraying us like bugs. I couldn't get the people to look up.
No, they just think They think it's just exhaust off a plane. They're knucklehead.
Man.
Yeah.
There's a difference between exhaust and freaking trail. I have filmed them before.
Yeah.
When they spray these across the sky, sometimes in a pentagram, I've seen that, and then they expand and turn into clouds, and always the very next day, it's dreary, just horrible.
Well, it's not climate that's messing up. It's from them. Well, it is messing up, but it's from spraying this shit in the air, you know?
They're trying to kill us.
Yeah.
And that's what Robert Kennedy is doing in the administration right now. I mean, you've got, I don't care what political side of the aisle you're on, if you can't see what's going on right now.
Yeah, I just saw where he's going to get these damn pharmaceutical commercials off TV. I wished he would. I get sick and tired of hearing, take this, take that. You need this, you need that. Pull that shit off TV.
There's millions of people globally that's died because of that, and they're still having it. I can't believe it. I don't understand how people could be so sheepy.
Well, I don't know. You take a damn drug that tells you that it's got 10 side effects. That kind of outweighs the value of taking the medicine in the first place. If you got 10 other things that are going to happen to you,
Glenn, it's amazing what people will do, man. They've been conditioned to be sheep, and we've got to get around this. We've got to get out of this, and that's where we're at as a country. Everything has got to be about reversing all this, and that's what's going to happen, folks.
Yeah. Don't think because a doctor tells you need something that you absolutely need it.
Well, these are the same doctors that now that we found out when they were in medical school.
Yeah,
they say cured patient is a lost customer.
I was told 15 years ago if I didn't start taking blood pressure medicine, I'd be dead by now.
Yeah, I've been on the medications, and I'm looking to with things, the new technology that's coming out. I really think all that stuff's going to go the wayside, and there's going to be other ways. I don't want to get into that too deep here today because it's just awful what they've done to humanity, man. It's criminal, and a lot of these people that are in this pharmaceutical industry, they have broken Nuremberg codes where there were Nuremberg trials after World War II, and there's going to be those again. And a lot of them aren't going to be around much longer in more ways than one. But I digress. Harry, extra space. You can make out like a bandit on this unit and get $500 for. Well, I'll tell you what, man, we're getting close. Let me get through these comments and we're going to rock it. Yes, sir. And we're going to do a little bit of cat videos later because I like cat videos. That's right. It's part of my channel. If you bid on the sectional couch unit, you can get $500 for that sectional couch, and the bid is cheaper than what you get the couch. We'll see. Bull was about 310. Okay, I said it was 400. He said Todd said it was about $310 silver melt value for $6, man. And here's the thing about it, Todd. It's going to be worth more than that because with AI industries coming to America, not really sold on this. If that stuff gets out of hand, it could be bad. But with it coming to America, the price of silver could triple what it is now. Kind of like, did you know gold has doubled in value over the last few years? Well, the same thing's going to happen with silver because you need multitudes of that for the industries that are being brought here. It is going to be worth. So right now, I'm focusing a lot on silver while showing how gold is doing. It's like gold actually cracked $3,100 the other day. Now it's a little bit under right now, but that's going to fluctuate. But I think it'll at least get to $5,000. And with the revaluation and the new quantum system coming in, with nobody knows about it. Just, I mean, people know about it, but if they don't mention something on mainstream news, nobody can understand it or even visualize it, or it doesn't make sense to them. You know, even though they know that we've been lied to all these years. It's called the Stockholm syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All I know is, man, this yellow mid-century couch unit and mid-century, he loves this unit. I am going to look at it, man, dog. I promise. I promise. Unit has been coming up for months. They've been paying it off. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably do it again, but I am going to look. You got me interested. I mean, you're adamant about this one, so there's that. Todd says that watch should net about $80, and I think you got it for what it was. It's cheap. I don't know, it wasn't $80, so that was a nice little hit. I think it had a little crack on the face of it, but that could be fixed. Would we see you a 3-piece couch? Oh, I can do that, man. I'm a storage buyer. I can do anything. Because I'm an old man. It's not how old you are. It's how old you think, man. Serious.
Shit, there's kids in high school can't even keep up with me or you, Mark.
I guarantee that, man. I guarantee it.
I've seen it. I know.
You know, well, they've dumbed down America with the education system, with the fluoride that they're putting in all our toothpaste and water, and that's doing it. You have a pineal gland right here that basically is your connection to God and everything else, and more than that, and it's getting calcified. Now, all that's been done with the fluoride.
Well, and they don't make them do physical education anymore in school, and I think that's bullshit, you know.
Yeah, I feel like the high school education I didn't go to college. I didn't want to. The high school education I got back then was better than the college education people are getting today. Because I learned civics, mathematics. I learned everything about all you would need to know. I got a better education.
I was watching this guy on YouTube about a year ago, and he was going to colleges and asking them questions like, which president was famous for the log cabin? And these dumbasses couldn't even answer that. I mean, a simple question like that.
They're not teaching it. You know, it's just some of these. I could say something that would probably piss some people off. I'm not going to do it. But
well, you want to trip this new generation up, just go to the store, and when they ask you, when they tell you that you're purchasing something, it's $20.90. Give them $21 and watch them try to make change.
I've seen it. They're like, "Oh, can I get some help over at this register?" I don't know.
I like it when they say, "Do you want to round it to the nearest dollar?"
No, just give me my change, honey. You know, it's that simple. I mean, if you're really broke, just keep it. Just let me get through here, all right? Oh, well, we're gonna look at that, man, dog. I can't wait. You got me excited about it. There's Swap Picker Glenn. The catch is if you try to buy that unit with the vehicle, you'd either have to take it to the scrapyard, you'd have to bring a battery with you and hope it runs. Well, I'd probably just scrap it. I will look at it, man. I do like the Ric Flair at the end. Woo! Yeah. I'm glad you saw the end of it. See, that's why I wanted to put that at the end to see if anybody watched the video. Now I know Mad Dog watched the video. Thank you, Mad Dog. We need all the likes we can get, man. Hey, Eric's here. I love it. What's up with all you beautiful YouTubers? Hey, we're flipping storage units here, man, and selling and buying and more of the same. And then we're pointing out how we're being sprayed by bugs while we're doing all this. 30 states have now complained about it. And I'm glad to say that Kentucky's one of them. And Glenn's got a gripe because California's not. Well, you know, California's always going to be on the wrong end of that shit until you get those demons out of office there who automatically get put back in. You know, people aren't voting for them like that. No way. Let's see. But anyway, Eric, do you have a video coming out today? I didn't get one today. I did put out an update on some gold coins that I bought back in 2022. We even showed it here a little bit. I think it's before you showed up here in this live. But I did put that up. it's an informative little video, but it's metals, my metal stacking part of my channel, and nobody watches them, but I don't give a crap, man. If I want views, I'll just put a video of my cats up there and I get thousands, man. That's how I beat the system, man. I use my cats as my primary weapon. So I'm able to get well, not all the subs I need, but I'm able to continuously grow because of those guys, man. And the storage lockers do the second best, and the metals the worst, which I don't understand. But hey, that's just me. You're the preacher to start preaching. I'm preaching what I believe in, man. That's right. Buying and selling, nothing wrong with that. Been doing it for 14 years. Any place that wouldn't stand behind their product that sells something defective, I wouldn't deal with them. Well, that's exactly right, Mad Dog. They were telling him because he installed the water heater that it might not work anymore. Because how do you know it isn't going to work unless you install it?
Stupidest shit I ever heard of.
So what are you going to do? You know, so if you go to a mechanic and they put a new piece on your car, oh, well, I put that on there. It's not working, dude. So you're going to have to pay for it anyway.
Yeah, your fault.
Maybe it'll work this time.
They're trying to tell me, well, it's all tested in the factory. It worked there. I said, were you there in the factory when they tested it?
You know, in the long run, when you're doing this stuff, man, it's like when you're a reseller and you sell on a platform like we do, you get feedback. Okay. For the most part, over the years, we have gotten really good feedback. We're top sellers on Marketplace. And that means something. People see that and they want to deal with you. So, yeah, I after hearing what they did to you at Home Depot, I'm about done with them too. So they were doing it yesterday over the sky. Yes, Harry, we're going to have to. I forgot to look to see if Delaware was one of the. You can pretty much tell who's going to be on the list of complainants. It depends on how your state did in this last election. You could get a pretty good idea how, you know. Kentucky, yep. We've got a formal complaint about the bug spraying they're doing. We're like bugs down here. And I'm supposed to eat the crap that all this crap goes down on. And then I'm breathing air out here. Where in the hell's your right to clean air? Nobody wants to talk about those rights.
They're too worried about emissions and shit like that doesn't matter, you know. They're
worried about just getting their money out of the government. You know, all this corruption that they're uncovering, man, just trillions of dollars. And you can see the demons coming up through this ground, wanting to drag everybody down into the dirt with them. That's going to stop.
Well, they got rid of that Department of Education, thank God.
Oh my God, thank God. That has been such a scam.
Yeah.
All the only thing they did, all the cost per student went on the graph, went through the sky, and America's students went all the way to the bottom of the world in learning. Mm-hmm. And what was the difference? The Department of Education, because then they started putting their demons involved with that stuff and putting people in positions, you know, these woke people that just want death and destruction and war. They don't want peace. They don't want prosperity. They want control, and they want the money in these fake government programs to go back to them and their demons, you know. And all that's being dismantled, and that's why you're hearing all the demons coming back up through the ground, you know, like the zombie. It's a zombie apocalypse, man. Yeah, I think silver has a hard top of $100. We'll see. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? I'll tell you what. I remember 10 years ago, or probably more than that, there was this one guy at the storage auctions. He was always bragging about his gold, and he said, well, I'm going to keep it until it gets up to $1,500 an ounce. When what he was saying, he says, I don't think it's ever going to get that high. I'm just keeping it. So I'll give you $1,500 an ounce for it right now. What do you think? He wouldn't sell it to me. So he's just off blowhard. And he did the right thing. I think so. I think 100 is probably fair, but we don't know what the revaluation, new financial system, how that's going to do. Gold is going to be outstandingly high. I think up to $5,000. And I've been preparing for that for more than a decade, man. So we're in good shape. I want them to take the medicine commercials off too. They're garbage. People lying. I think they should have to be, I think there's going to be people that are going to prison over this and worse.
They should.
Yeah, because it's a conspiracy to commit murder is what it is. I know people don't want to hear that because it's the truth.
I'm not against medicine. I'm just against when you try to put it down people's throats when they don't need it. You know, if you need it, fine.
Some medicine's probably fine, but you know what? I started doing I have a little blood sugar thing. I don't have a big problem with it, but I've been taking medication for that. Well, I've started doing an alternative with what's that stuff called, Julie? The apple cider cinnamon, apple cider vinegar. Okay, apple cider vinegar. Yeah, so apple cider vinegar. And I tell you what, I've been taking 1 tablespoon of that with an 8-ounce glass of water every day for the last week. Man, I'm feeling great. It's doing things for me.
Yeah.
In the long haul, when the new medical system's in place, I'm hoping to be off all the meds. You know, you're a prime example of being off of them and doing fine. So yeah, I'm looking for that. So I know you might love the Red Bull cooler and be tempted to keep it for your beer cooler. I got a whole refrigerator back here for beer and water, and I eat a lot of, they say eat a lot of fruit and well, I love fruit, so I eat a lot. I eat like mangoes and oranges every day because I love them. Yeah, I love mangoes and oranges. I just posted one for this week. All right, Eric, I will check that out, my man. And I got one. My video is only 2.5 minutes this week. And it is what it is. I'm hoping that I'll have another one that I can put. I might do something if I don't get a locker this week too, because I want to at least have a video up every week that's not a short form. Because I'm trying to grow this channel, but I'm not going to obsess about it, Yeah, you know what? You could have called the corporate office and bitched. You might have got somewhere. Might have made you feel better. I would have considered it, but you know what? They probably don't give a flying F,
I got it worked out, but I'm telling you.
Yeah. That's a damn shame when they, you got a big chain like that and they can't stand behind their product that they sold you, took your money, it didn't work. Oh, well, you could have screwed it up by installing it. Well, how the hell would I know it was working if I didn't install it, you idiot?
Especially when you're spending $700 on something,
Yeah, you would think. Here he says, my state is lost, so we have a man dressed as a woman as the congressman. Yeah, Glenn, it's very funny until it hits you in the face.
Yeah, I know.
Because all of that is just subversion from within. It's like many decades ago. How did the communists say they were going to take over this country? How did they say it? Well, we're not going to have to fire a shot.
Yeah.
We'll take it over from within. But people were warned. And now they're like, oh, it's okay. You can have a dude in women's sports. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay for a guy dressed like a woman to be up there punching a female in the face.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely, it's just insanity. So I think sanity's coming back to America, and it's been a long time coming. Yeah, they are lost, man. Some states are lost, but they're going to find their federal funding is going to be gone
Yeah.
if they don't straighten this shit up. You know,
Yeah, they better comply because Trump already said he's going to pull all their funding from them if they don't. So
yeah, they could, yeah, and get these damn chemtrails out of the sky. Number one, I'm tired of getting sprayed. I used to point it out at the storage auctions, at the live storage. I couldn't even get people to look up into the sky, Glenn. Oh no, I don't want to look up there. My neck, no, can't do it. Can't do it, guys. Okay, whatever. They're spraying you like a bug. You don't want to know. I could have got some bug spray and sprayed it over their heads. Hey, what do you think of that? Hey, I'm going to kick your ass. Oh, now you understand how I feel. You know what I mean? See, that's, obviously I'm not going to sit and spray bug spray over somebody, but what's the difference?
yeah, there's not.
Oh my God. I'm getting myself fired up. Parenting has let me start over. Parenting has to do with a lot of that. Most parents are idiots. Well, some of the younger parents grew up with some of the crappy education, you know, or they listen to the propaganda. And I would have had a video me calling the corporate offices of, that would have been a good video, Glenn.
Yeah.
Wow. Of course, you got to watch out with California. They probably said, "Well, you got to be able to tell people you're being recorded." I don't know. California might actually be a two consent state. I don't know. I mean, most of them are like one consent, but I don't know. California is a different thing, man. It's like New York. All that's going to get fixed, though. I think I really do over the next years, maybe some of things.
I think so.
It has to. It has to fix itself, or we can't survive anymore. Eric said his video it's a long video this week. Someone just commented that they made it to the end. It's over an hour long and only posted for 22 minutes. That's what people sometimes they'll do. They'll say, "Oh, I watched the whole video. And it's been up for 20 minutes and it was an hour long video." That's great. Well, you can do that if you go in there. Well, you can do double speed. You can go in and watch it at double the speed on YouTube, or you can slow it down. You can hit that little setting button and you can watch videos slow motion or fast motion. I've done that. All right, guys, this is the part that Mad Dog's been looking at. I'm going to star Eric's post here and we are going to go into, let me hide this. Let's see here. Okay, let's present. Share screen. Okay. Is that up there and showing for us, Glenn?
There it is.
Okay, great. Because we're going to go into my area, and this is what Mad Dog was talking to me about this morning in my video. Okay, we're going to go with my zip code. Let's see if it's a 5-mile radius. Okay, 3 days from now. Let's look at this real quick. It's right here at the top. Oh, there's a bar table and chairs. Those sell good around here. 668. This is a 10 by 30 though. Holy crap! This is only a mile away from here. This is basically in my neighborhood right here. So I actually waited to watch or look at the videos until I got on here today. And I think this is cool because we can all look together. So right here, I'm looking at money.
Yeah.
That's furniture. That's money. Bar table and chairs. That's money. Now this would have to be a rental. So I have to consider the fact that I might be there 2 or 3 months. So that could be a big deal. Okay. Now that dresser doesn't look very good, but that doesn't matter. And I'm seeing me. Okay. Don't like. Well, you're going to get mattresses in these units, but that's just the way it goes. Okay, now that shot doesn't look any good. NutriBullet. Okay. Well, I mean, uh, yeah, I don't have much to say yet.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, if you didn't have anything going on, I mean, for that price, that's a good unit. But
Yeah, I'm seeing a good unit. I'm not seeing a great unit yet.
yeah.
And, so I will continue to do my due diligence here and look it through this, and we'll get back to. And it's not horrible. Big ladder, wood ladders don't sell as well as the. Yeah, I mean, with the rent that I would have to pay on this one, I would have. Now it says games. Now I'm going to need some pictures here. That could be pretty good money. But all right, what do we got going here? That's an interesting look. Furniture. Why is that? Oh, that's something. Some electronics that's been taken. The insides has been taken out. I don't like the looks of that. No, I'm not going to do this one. It's just my gut feeling. I'm not in. I'm thinking also about the rent. It's right down the street though. The logistics are perfect. That's why I'm looking at it, but I'm not seeing the bang here. Now, if you could get it for under $100, of course. So that I'll put it on auction watch. I'm not going to bid on it. So let's move to the next. See what else is there. Okay, this is also there. Oh, it's a manager special, so it's probably going to be a turd. That hutch about $80. Whoop-de-doo. A walker, that means somebody could have kicked the bucket here. Not trying to be insensitive, but yeah. It looks like things have been rifled through. Yeah. I'm going to have to see something awful good. Look at that piece of furniture just chewed right there. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, it's a turd, Glenn. I'm starting to see turds.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably a nice. I'm not going to buy it for one piece of furniture. Main bathroom. Okay. That wood piece has got water damage on it. Okay. I don't like this unit. No, this one's not going to work for me. Okay. So let's show the map here. All right. Bardstown Road. All right, let me see what Mad Dog's saying here. It's okay, nothing great. Board games, you can board game. When I look at this managed special, looks like junk. Yeah. It's 2 days, 20 something hours for both these units at extra space. Okay. Wish I knew where exact location it was at. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that's 17 days. I'm not going to look at 17 days. Okay. Okay, it's going to have to be at a bigger radius than 5 miles then, because I'm not seeing anything at that 2 days off. Here's something closer. Oh, yeah, this could be it. 10 by 20. This one's got a decent look to it. Oh, look at that big old toolbox, man.
Mm-hmm.
This is let's see, where is this one? Okay, that's not exactly perfect, but it's not bad. What is this? It almost looks like a. What is that? Not sure. I can't read what it says on it. Maybe this one I can't. Yeah, it says Grand Road. Oh, is that a horse bust?
Maybe. Yeah, it looks like it.
So that could be good depending on what it's made out of. All right. All right. I'm not turned off yet, but I'm not also being that it's already 750. I'm not sold either. So what's all these little compartmental things here? What am I looking at? It looks like kitchen stuff.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, what's this? Office furniture. Oh, I don't like seeing that. Okay, what's this? That's very interesting. Okay, I can't read the brand name on this. There's probably $300 or $400 in tools there, at least. This is interesting to me. I don't know what that is. Let me look again. North Winchester Acres Road. That's probably 10 miles from here. Not bad, but I see why they like. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this. What is that? That's some kind of a architectural archway.
Yeah, it looks like to be, huh?
What's this kind of stuff? I don't want nothing satanic. That's not, I don't think wow, that could be good money there. I don't know what it is though. This is interesting. Okay. It's very interesting to me, but I'm not really sure about it at this point. It's got some quirky stuff, which I love. All right. I'm going to put this on the watch list because I can't make a decision right now. It says Yeti. That is a good name to see. See that Yeti?
Yeah.
Those coolers are very expensive. And I like these cases. It depends on what's in there. Maybe it's tools, but it's interesting. Well, I'll put it on the watch list. That's what I can do. All right, what's this? Oh, this one's this is right up the street here. Let's look at it. But it's a manager special. Why? I thought I took all those out, but I guess I didn't. Oh, this is medical equipment. We can't even list this stuff. There's probably good money in here, though. I'm not going to buy this. It could be really good money in here, though. Yeah, I don't want a manager special. Scooter. Those. I have bad luck with those damn things. I'm not going to go down there for that. All right, keep looking. $402.99. Let's go with 25 miles. I'm missing something here, man. Okay, he said it was 2 days. Okay, so they put the furniture inside. Wait, let's see what he's saying here. Now I done blinked it out. Now look what you done. Just look at the mess you got. It's gone. Well, crap. Oh, there it is. Okay. 457. Okay, it's 457's the number. Okay, so if I go into here, can't get this to go away. Why is this not here? Look at that. There it goes. 457. Okay, there's another way to find it. My account, auction tools, bookmark facilities, extra space. I want a 457. It starts with 2 and then a 7. Okay, then he starts with 4 on mine. Damn it. Now look at the mess. Damn it. Oh, I'm getting frustrated. Getting really frustrated here. Well, poop. Hey, it's frustration. Let's go back to where we were. Let's turn that off. Turn that off. Recalculating. 2 days and 23 hours. That's what's got. Oh, that's in Clarksville. I'm not going over the bridge. I don't like them over there. So I swore I'd never go back over there. The way we got treated over there. Then you got to pay to drive over there because they send you a bill in the mail when driving over to Indiana. I'm not going to pay them. They can kiss my ass.
Oh, toll fee, huh?
Yeah, I'm not going to pay it. Where's this furniture that's turned in sideways? I looked at that one. Oh, come on. There's not enough in there to even. I think we're at the right. Let's look at page 2. 450. There's no number starting with 4. It's not a 1. That's 0. That's 0. Wait a minute. This is it. Okay, this is it. 457. I found it. It's on Preston. Okay, I have bought a lot of units here. So he's saying put in sideways. I think that's what he's talking about. But let me make sure. All right, I found 457, Mad Dog. Ah! That's the sectional he was talking about. Okay. All right, so far. Okay. I don't know, Mad Dog. I'm not seeing it, bud. Otis Spunkmeyer. Okay, I'm curious. What's Otis Spunkmeyer all about? Otis Spunkmeyer. Come on, I'm being trolled here, aren't I? They're cookies. They're freaking cookies. I can't eat cookies. Damn it. There's a rolled up rug. That could be okay. I don't know, man. There is a lot of tub. Wait a minute. Okay, cookies and cookies. Cookies. I wish I could eat a big basket full of cookies. I can't have any. One of these days, maybe. Oh, good grief. What are the. Okay, these are like media VHSs in a bag. Okay, I do see the profit here because of the sectional and it being a 210. But
Yeah.
my God, I'm not seeing the. Wait a minute. Okay, that could be a gun case, but it looks like it's been drawn on. I don't think there's anything in it. I don't know that though. That might be what he saw back there. There's something there. What's that? Is that a zipper? I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see what he said. Well, shit, I lost my. Oh, I blinked it out. Great. It's gone. It's gone. All right. I lost my damn chat. All right.
Mad
Yeah.
Dog said, Mad Dog said there's collectibles in the back, and it said, did you see them in a white and yellow tub? It looked like a gun case.
I saw that. I think I saw a gun case, what I thought could be, but it like this. And that white and yellow thing right there is a little cooler. And this case, whatever it is, if you look at the front of it blown up, it's like there's a hole in it right there. A little hole in it. Probably doesn't have any hinges on it, and it looks drawn on. I'm not expecting anything to be in that. Yeah. There's a lot of albums right there. Now they are setting out and are protected and a little worn around the edges. There's a few bucks there. Some bug spray. We're already getting bug spray. That's one of the big complaints I've got. Some people wanted to be sprayed like bugs, man. They, well, we need more. We need more. We want people to come over here from terrorist organizations, man, because la-di-da, we don't believe that we're involved in that because we're stupid. We're stupid and dumber than a stump. Shoot, people are stupid. I don't know about this one, Mad Dog. I'm sorry, but I see profit in it. I just don't see me in it.
Yeah.
I can't picture me buying this. And they took a blurry photo there for whatever reason. And they made sure to take a picture of this thing. But why didn't they get the shot from here? Look, you see where my mouse cursor is? There's like a hole in it.
Yeah.
I think that's just a worthless case that would go in the garbage can.
Yeah.
That's my gut feeling of it. All right, well, we're going to keep looking. Hey, I tried, man. All right, this one looks interesting. 457. Red Bull cooler. People like that kind of stuff. I actually like that too. I'd be tempted to keep it, but I'd probably. Oh, it's on one of those dollies. That's good. Those are very important as a reseller. You need. I've got 8 of these, and I use them all. So I like this. It's 410 though. So what else is there? It looks like a shop vac, aluminum ladder, boxes, mystery, shelving. Okay. It's 410. I'm not feeling it at 410, but
No.
I mean, if I really wanted that cooler, now here's a Monster Energy machine. Rather than just thinking that's a cool item, I got to be a little more pragmatic here and decide that so far I'm not sold. Okay. There's some propane, and it looks like a propane heater. It's interesting. These shelves like this that are stainless, that I get $50 for these all day long. And here's another machine, a Jägermeister machine, cooler, whatever, back here. So It says Red Bull cooler, Monster Energy cooler, grill, charcoal, ice machine, leaf blower, table saw, toolbox, Jagger Monster cooler, shop vac. I mean, it's not a bad unit. What's that? There's a Milwaukee. Oh, that's good if it's in there. Where is this? I believe that's Preston, isn't it? Yeah. So we got that. Bags of clothes. That just looks hand to mouth. Looked at that. Just, yeah, I don't know, man. That one didn't do it for me, man. I haven't given up yet, though. Let's try again. I'm going back to my 5 mile radius, but I'm taking out the manager specials. Okay. I don't hate the locker, Mad Dog, but I'm not seeing it for me, you know. They weren't bad. Oh, that's 16 days off. I don't even want to look at that. All right, let's look at this. 85.35. This is on. Oh, this is very close. Okay, I might have one to look at right here. Okay, it's only $30. Sells in 3 days. Okay, what do we got going on here? Mystery boxes. Dingo. What's Dingo? There's a nice big mirror there. That looks like a $50 bill at least. Okay, some weights. Nice boxes. It's an indoor locker. It says furniture, golf clubs, mirror, totes, lamp boxes, foot pedals, chainsaw, fish tank, stereo components, free weights. Oh, you get them for free.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll just want to go get I'll just show up the facility. Say, I just want the free weights. Can you open the door and let me get those? I just want to grab them real quick because they're free. I know what the. I'm being silly here. Okay. Wait a minute now. That's the fish tank. I can tell now. Golf clubs. That looks like they might have some. That's like a cymbals for maybe there's a drum set back there. All right. I'm going to keep looking here because this was close by. What is this? I don't know. I'm not feeling treasure, man. Maybe I'm wrong, though. There's a refrigerator, I think. Or is it? It looks too short to be a refrigerator. What do you think, Glenn? Is that a refrigerator? It's too short.
It doesn't look big enough to be a fridge.
You know, let's back out of it. You know, if it is, it's only 4 feet tall. Maybe it's a mini fridge. I don't know. No, there's a foot pedal. Yeah, there is definitely maybe a drum set in here. That picture really helps. Oh, good God. They could have done a better job than that. All right, well, they're not going to get me to bid on this unit with this crap. Wait a minute, is that a one of those things you get a suntan in? Those
tanning bed.
could be, but I don't know why I thought that, but first thing that came to mind. No, that can't be right. I don't know, man. This one's got more questions than answers to it. I do know that's probably the chainsaw. Stone. Rugged tote. Okay. Cheap golf clubs. I can live without this one. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to come back into the chat for a while. Let's see what we can do there for a bit. Remove that. There we are. Okay, now let me take that part down. Stop screen. There we go. We're right normal size. All right, I'm going to go back to where we left off. And I'm going to try to get, okay. Okay, there we go. We left off with Eric. Eric said it's probably more entertaining that way. Yeah, it's 2 days. Yeah, we found it. NutriBullet, $50. Yeah, we've sold those before. Yeah, it's okay. Board games, not a big fan. Not a big fan. When I looked at this manager special, it looked like junk. Yeah, that's what I thought. You might have to go to the upcoming ones at some point and help Glenn. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we found it. Yep, we found it. It's that happens to be 457 is Preston Highway. It's close by. It's like a thing for delivering pizza. Yeah, probably was that, and that means they didn't have a lot of money unless that was a side job. The horse bust could be very good money. It could be hundreds of thousands. Well, it depends on what it's made of. If it's made of with brass, it could be worth quite a bit. I've still got a set of brass elephants that I haven't sold. I haven't listed yet because we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. I'm not going to say why we're waiting. Maybe I don't have a good reason. I think it's something for holding sunglass parts that hold from. Yeah, I don't know enough about that to comment. It could be very good or it could be very bad depending on certain things. And yeah, I want one of those no doubt woohoo kind where I'm buying this. I'm buying it. When I get that feeling, Glenn, where I'm like, I want this, I got to have this, that's what I'm looking for. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. It resembles a business. It makes me think tools and other stuff, maybe even jewelry. I would say I put a bit. I don't know. When you get tools, it's kind of, tools just don't seem to me to be the pathway to gold, but there is no 100% way to do this. There's just your experience that you've had over, in my case, over 10 years of buying these things. And I tend to just go with my gut on some of them too, you know. I want to see items that I know I can sell for big bucks in a unit. And those always pay off. Whenever I get big ticket items, it's just the money that you get back just adds up fast. I noticed the one with the Yeti cooler has been up many times. Yeah, Yeti coolers are good money. I've sold them before and they sell fast too. Especially when the weather's going to be warming up. It's just not there yet. That's not a problem. But it didn't make me pull the trigger though. 20-something hours. It might have been 25 hours in 2 days. Yeah, we did find it. All you can see is furniture and it put in sideways. It was $10. Yeah. Yeah, all those things will sell, but I don't get a whole lot. We wouldn't get a ton of money for it. It's something people would just buy just because they want to put it in their man cave or their garage or something like that. It's cool. I mean, you know. Yeah, it might have, man. It had a gun case, but it, like I said, that case looked jacked up, man. I just don't think there was a gun in it, but I'll never know. I will never know. I could, or I could turn it over and it's got a big hole in the side. You know, that's the thing with fabric furniture like that, especially when you put it on the side, because then when you set it down, it's been sitting on its side for maybe years or 6 months, and that whole side's flat.
Yeah, or a mouse has gotten under it and made a home in there.
And once mice get in there, then they crap all over it and pee. It's not the crap, you can get the crap out of it, but the pee, once they pee on it, you're not going to get that out. I'm not saying it had that. I mean, you just got to think about all this stuff. A cookie box. After I saw the cookies, man, I'm like, that was a, couldn't do it anymore, man. I could collect cookies. I saw that. It was a cooler. It had a cup in it. I saw the albums. Yes, I saw all that. Yeah, and the blurry picture didn't help either. You might want to look at it again later. It looks really close. I think about it. I'm not done with all this. I mean, what I do on this show is a big part of me finding these, but this isn't the only way I look for storage units. I'm just looking to show everybody what I'm looking at, which is probably a dumb idea, but I don't give a crap. I'm just going to do it because I like to. It's not the end of the world, folks. Well, it would have been, but I digress. Came pretty close. There look to be some pops and some other toys in this unit. Yeah, pop things. They're about $5 a piece. I mean, if there's a crap ton of them, yeah, that's great, man. Yeah, I found it, and they were kind of old, and they look like, to me, they'd be, albums are very heavy when you got a bunch of them, and you might get $1 a piece for them if you're lucky. Unless they're pristine and the old rock and roll kind, it's got the rock posters within them, and some of that could be really good money.
Yeah, and if you get the cover in real good shape too.
Yes, I mean there's collectors of that stuff. Oh, and in that unit that I just finished, that furniture unit, that Prestwood Media Center, it had an all-in-one turntable, radio, and cassette player in it, and I tested it. Works great. That's another $50 that I got out of that thing. I've already tested it. Sounds good. So we're going to be selling that. We're going to start selling stuff that we haven't sold before on there, because our gold and silver guy hadn't been around in 11 months. And even though I have talked to him, I just don't think he's getting the goods that he used to get, man. Because, I mean, I know I've got a lot of stuff he likes. So we're going to start selling some of that stuff ourselves. Quite, just to be honest here, I mean, if he comes by, we'll do business, but I can't wait that long. Green and white, I can't remember that. Maybe if you're in the sun, you might like it more, possibly. Yeah, that was good, man. I mean, it was all right. I wasn't feeling it. I could see that. Yeah. Let me see if you like the tools. I like the toolbox because I know those sell every time, especially if you open it up and there's snap-on tools in there. Then you're going to have a cha-ching. Can't we see the other facility that I've been talking about with the yellow couch? If I knew which one it was, the number, extra space in the number, I could probably find it. Could be, man. Minis. There's 2, 3 coolers. Just about the third one in the back, the monster. Yeah, I looked at it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You might need to look at this unit a little closer. You might see. I saw it, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I an ice maker's a good thing, but yeah, you got 3 coolers and professional ice maker. Did you see the ice maker? Yeah, this is business wheels, and you got the tools. Yeah, I saw all that, man. It wasn't bad. Yay! Tools in the back. You found the ice maker worth. Minis, you stuff it. Get a check. Okay, well, we'll do that, man. I will do that for you. Okay. There's profit, but you don't seem to like it. I mean, profit alone is great, but I want to find treasure, and I want a lot of profit too. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm picky.
Hey,
I'm extremely. I'm very picky at this point in my life. This is a lot of work, and I don't mind working if it's for the right reason. If I'm getting in there and I'm finding $600 items, okay, I'm good, man. But I also have to rent the unit and rent the space. I got to consider the spot. So, yeah. 3 days might be. Yeah, I didn't like it to begin with. I know you might like some of the up and coming ones that come on Wednesday. Those are the ones. Yeah, we're gonna. Hey, I look at all of them, man. Weird and interesting. That's what I thought. Looks like a store and a random business. Works like somebody that might have had a little money. Yeah, well, you know what? They didn't have enough money to pay the rent, or they're dead. Which one is? Or they're in jail.
Yeah, one of those
Well,
three.
there's something wrong here, or maybe I don't know. Things can go wrong. Yeah, about the whole house. That's like an buying this whole estate. That can be very good. Rock and roll, jazz, and rap records. So it's hard to find rap records though, because back in the day they didn't do a lot of rap when we had albums, and stuff. But maybe they're doing them now. I don't know. I haven't heard much about rap on vinyl. Do they even have rap on vinyl, Glenn? I don't know. Maybe they do.
Yeah, I don't recall. Yeah, I don't recall that.
I don't either. I'm not saying there isn't. I just haven't ever seen it. A whole bunch of boxes in the back that look like brand new tools. Yeah, some people save the boxes for their tools too, man. That's the problem. You can get in there and there could be like Tupperware, old Tupperware in there or something, which maybe that's not so bad, but that's not a good example. But you know what I mean. All right, we're gonna go back in, Mad Dog, and we're gonna see if we can find minis. You stuff it. All right.
Alrighty, guys.
That's not it. Already, guys. All right, where did I go from here? All right, present. Share screen. We got 20 minutes. Now I got to make a sale here in a little bit. Let's see. All right, we look there. Is it on the screen, Glenn?
There it is.
Okay. And then I'm going to show something else here after this. Okay, so we want to find minis. You stuff it. Facility name. Minis. You stuff it. That sounds like they're cussing you out. Stuff it. Oh, of course it's not there. Oh, it's awesome, dude. Minis. It's nothing there. Oh boy. I have more trouble with this site. Bookmark facilities. Let's go to the M. Let's see if it's even on here. Minis, you stuff it. Here it is. I got it. Okay, I got it. All right, in 3 days. Okay, now we're at mini. I know Mad Dog's happy right now. Okay, you got a curio cabinet. So, okay, this is all decent furniture. Ooh, could that be? I think it's pleather. Yeah, it looks like pleather. Yeah. Look at all them freaking mattresses back there. Ooh, I like the furniture though. Look at that. That's a nice looking piece. It's not bad. I'm not seeing a lot of mystery though, man. I want to have a chance to find some gold. 72 hours to clean it out. Yeah, I mean, this is just all furniture. I do like that piece right there, whatever it is. I just like the way it looks. Nice pair of lamps. But as far as being a treasure hunter and buying this, I'm not going to do it. I would if it was closer by and cheap. I would definitely do it. I like the way this looks. What is this? That's interesting. I have really no idea what it is, though. It's interesting. What's that? Don't know. Oh, that's a nice wood dresser, maybe? Armoire? Table and chairs? Ooh, more pleather. Yeah, I think that's pleather. It's not bad, man. It's a good furniture unit. But I want some, wait a minute. All right, I'm going to look at this. Okay, this is a 5 by 10. It's got some really nice looking, that's a nice looking piece there. Mirror in the back. This is a better picture. Ooh, that is a nice looking piece. Look at that, Glenn. That's, isn't it? That almost looks like it's got a desktop dress. It's like a desktop dresser. If
It
there ever
does,
was,
yeah.
that's an interesting looking piece right there. That could be
Yeah.
$300 piece right there. Could be. I don't know. So yeah, I'm interested. Let's see what else is in here. Okay. Looks like it's got a mate. Okay. Definitely profit here. Okay, it's a good looking unit. There's a bed. It looks like a whole bedroom set, which could be 500 plus easily in this unit. So that is definitely a. There's no mystery though at all, other than the furniture. And they probably don't have anything in the drawers if they got it on its side here, but the other thing could. Am I going to probably buy this one? I don't think so. I think it's a good locker though. If you're just wanting furniture, especially if you needed some furniture, this would be great. If I needed that, oh my God, that's a great looking yeah, furniture unit. Yeah, I looked at that. Oh boy. I'll take a look at this one too. Okay. Piece of modern furniture there. Wicker furniture there. Wicker on wheels. How about that? Wicker on
Yeah.
wheels. That's it. You don't see much wicker on wheels these days. All the drawers out. There's probably no reason to take the drawers out, except they just couldn't handle it. I'm not seeing a lot of stuff here. I like the serpentine bend on the drawers, though. That's going to bring more money for the furniture. I guess serpentine's the right word. I'm not sure. Oh, it's a nice looking bed. It's another unit like the other one. It's a good unit. It's again probably somebody that downsized, moved into a smaller place, and put this in storage. So I don't think they put any of their valuables as far as smalls in there, but that's just my opinion. My opinion is possibly wrong. But you got to go by something, right? Made in
Yeah.
China. Here's something you can go by right there. If it's made in China, then it's Chinese furniture. It's not saying it's not worth anything. It's just it's Chinese furniture. And we'll put some tariffs on that crap. Let's see if they keep sending it over here. They can do that, or make it here and make more money for our people here. Yeah, we're tired of getting ripped off. Ripped off no more. Yeah, I won't be a party to it. All right, I'm out of that unit. Decent furniture unit. Yeah, I'll give you credit on that one, man. No, there was that one. It was just furniture. If it had a bunch of mystery boxes in the back, I'd have probably bought it. But then everybody else, their brother, would have wanted it too. All right, what do we got going on here? This one's semi-interesting, but what is this? Are those car seats? Oh my God. Those, and look, mattresses and car seats. And a rug doctor. Nobody wants a rug doctor anymore, man. I'm serious. It's like, oh my God, it's slobber toys. That ain't going to happen, folks. Look at that. Just look at that. what's that? Well, the price is right. The price is right. Rug doctor. Nope, I don't need a rug doctor. Don't have rugs. We got rid of all of them except a few throw rugs. I don't want that unit. What's this? I like that piece of furniture in the front there, though, that one. Store all the Grange. I bought some good lockers at this place. Let's just look. They sell tomorrow. I will look because see, it's a manager special. Yeah, and somebody's going to bid on it, and they have because there's a washer dryer and a pair. It's an older set though. It's probably $200 set. I wouldn't count on much being in these boxes over here. This just looks like a. Yeah, it probably works. It's just older. There's probably a little profit here. Nobody watched this video though. Especially if I put gold coins in it, they'd avoid it like the plague. You put gold coins in there and you show them how much more they're worth 3 years later. Oh my God, you'll get them to turn it off fast. Why is that? I don't know. I'm being very sarcastic right now, but that goes in line with my channel and my name. Would I buy this? There would have been a time I would have bought this. This table right here is a turd. All right. Well, I'm coming back into the chat because we don't have much time left, and I've got some things I want to show you guys because I feel like it. All right. Stop screen. All right. So what I wanted to show you, wait a minute. First, I'll come back into. I think you can make 700 on a cooler unit, 800. Well, we'll see. You got to see what it is on the day of the sale. Wrap is very expensive, very rare. I would think so, yeah. Just because of when wrap became more popular, vinyl was kind of like already a thing of the past. It's 3 days and so many hours. Yeah, that's a nice unit, but I don't think you'd care about it. You kind of learning now how I am about units, man. When I first take a look at a unit, I'm like, I get an instant like, oh my God, I want that. Or you got to, some of them you got to sell me on it. Then I'll go and look at it. Yeah. You got to, there could be $1,000 worth of furniture. Yeah. I mean, I like the furniture part of it, but that's all there was. Wicker on wheels sound like a handicapped folk band. There you go. I've never seen wicker on wheels before. That was a new one for me. Set the bed. Yeah, that was a nice set, man. Hey, Super Spark, glad you swung in. Yeah, we're looking. You didn't see what I wanted today yet, but you know, your day's young. Yeah, for $30. Yeah, I always look, you know, drawers are better than safes, man. As far as the luck I've had over the last decade plus. You better believe it. I found gold watches in drawers, bags of old coins. I found a coin from the 1700s. There was a silver, and back in those days, they said that coin was the equivalent to $100 bill. Now, what they had was the kind of like their $100 bill back then. And that is a really good coin. I might have to do a little bit of, I might have to look that one back up in my collection. Got some silver coins, and that was one of my oldest silver coins I got is 1796. Found in a dresser. Yeah, that's not wicker, that's bamboo. Well, there's a little bit of difference. Bamboo on wheels, that not a bad title there either. Yeah, well, that's the truth, man. You know, you can still turn fiat currency into gold and silver right now. I tell people all the time, if you've got a lot of extra of it, a lot of people don't have a lot of extra of it right now, but if you do, you're going to have money coming in, folks. Everybody doesn't understand how much you're going to get reimbursed for all the years of being ripped off from the three-letter agency that collects your money illegally, and they've been doing it their whole lives. They never ratified the 16th Amendment. They'll look for the 16th Amendment of the Constitution to be dropped. It's the one about the income tax. It was never properly ratified. And I think you've got the people in charge now that can make sure that this happens. If it's unconstitutional, it's part of the Constitution. That's got to go. Mystery boxes, I love them. Yeah, I mean, sometimes when you look close, you blow them up, and, you know, looks great in regular form, and then you blow it up, and you're like, oh, I see. Yeah, and those are just not going to be any good. Bamboo, you say? Well, it's an Asian handicapped folk band. Whatever works, man. I love your humor, man. Maybe you'll find it in the next picture. Hey, I keep looking. Look at all the other units at that facility. Not any of those pages you should. Well, I've looked for today, Mad Dog, and you know what? I'm going to show you something better. Get ready. Are you ready for this, Glenn?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do it. Share screen. Let's see if I can learn how to do this properly. Uh-oh. Why won't it work? It's right there. Oh, man, it won't work. Ah, it's right in front of me. I'm clicking on it. Oh, you dirty. It's not working. I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad, Glenn. It's doing it to me again. Present. Maybe I can do it a different way. Oh, no, it's not working. Oh, I'm mad now. Here I had a plan for today's show, and this was part of it, and it's still not working. Maybe I got it here somewhere. This isn't it, but I'm just going to see if this works. Storage unit. Is that showing?
No.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Ah, I'm getting mad, Glenn. Oh, okay. I'm sure that's not showing.
No, I don't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. I might as well just laugh. Okay, can you see that?
Now something's popping up.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do cats now because I don't have much time left. So I'm going in here. If you like cats, then y'all seen this? I don't give a crap. We're playing it again because these cats keep my channel relevant. There's an air attack.
Hey, now don't hurt each other. Don't hurt each other. I might bring it up. Hey. No more.
No more.
Come on. Hey, you stop. It's all right, Chucky. Chucky, I was going to pet you. Boys are playing. Thomas is like, this little bugger, I'm going to pin him here in a minute. Chucky's feisty, though. Thomas says, I'll pin you. Ooh. Now, don't hurt each other. There's fur flying. No more fighting. All right. Chucky, he disengaged. Thomas were fighting, but Chucky ran back over there and sat down next to him. I think he wants to make up. So that's good. All the boys are having a powwow about it. They're like, well, that just got out of hand. It's okay, boys. I know you guys are going to be wrestling and stuff. Thomas, Chucky, I'm not going to take you.
There you go. Back up on the roof. All right, one more, guys. One more. There he is. All right, let's do this. This is a good one.
Chucky's doing his face on the downspout. Hi, Chuck. That's a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah. He thought I was going to grab him. He was a little worried about that. It's Aunt Sadie. He didn't do anything. Thomas, you didn't do anything wrong. It's okay. Sadie, you should have just let him do that and not said anything. Oh, excuse me. Damn. Those beans really kicked in hard, man. There goes the Chuckster.
Oh my God! I'm sorry about that, but I don't give a crap. Did you record Destroying the Entertainment Center? I wish I had, man. It was just I pushed it over. I missed the shot, dude. I'm sorry. I guess maybe I'm getting gun shy. Nobody wants to watch any of this stuff, man. I just got to let that go and just not worry about it. Hey, Eric, I appreciate you swinging in, bud. I'm going to definitely watch your video. And I've got some selling coming up here in about 10 minutes that I got to do. So I'm just finishing up the show. I appreciate you coming in, my man. I really do. You know, we have channels, so we got to stick together. Yeah. I do, man. I do. Cats and dogs. I just happen to be, you know, cats are where it's at for us right now. So, you know, I feel the same way about dogs, but we're pretty much into cats at this point. So I guess that's going to be it for today, guys. I want to thank y'all for swinging in here and being a part of this weekly live that we do. We're going to keep doing this. And yeah, we're just going to keep doing it. Right, Glenn?
That's right.
That's right. And I believe in buying what a person feels comfortable with. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, man, dog. When I see a storage unit that I really like, you'll know it because I'll be going gaga over it. And I'll be just like playing my hand. I don't care. I just like when I see a unit I like, you'll know that I like it. You'll know that I like it. It's like an immediate response that I get, man. And I saw some units that were good, not quite what I wanted, but you know what? We'll keep looking. All right, let's see. I'll find something to leave us with today. All right, for the ones that missed this, I'll show you. This is what happened, and we'll see you guys next week. Love y'all. Have a great rest of your day, and see ya.
Back from the jewelry store. How many Krugerrands, 1 ounce gold Krugerrands, could you get for $20,000?